Hello and welcome to another library induction video. So this video today is aimed at health and social care students, okay? So my name is Ross MacDonald. I'm the Library and Information Services Manager at the college. So what I'm going to do is take you through the library service online to show you how to access resources from the library's campus page. So these are resources which you can access both in the college and off campus, okay? So I'm aware that most of you at the minute are studying off campus, so this is very useful. So I'm going to show you where to find them, how to access them, and we're also going to dip into things like referencing and plagiarism as well to give you some tips on how to do that as well, okay? So as I said, this video is aimed at health and social care students. So you can see the screen here. This is the library homepage, okay, on Canvas. So if you don't know how to access this, log into Canvas, and you should all be up to speed with that by now, okay? And then on the left-hand side, just go down there and you'll see Library Services. So if you click on that, it takes you straight into the library page, okay? So this is your portal then to access everything that you need, okay? And it all works the same way off campus as it does in the college, okay? If there's any extra steps, I'm going to show you how to do it today, okay? So familiarize yourself with this page. You can click about in this now. I won't show you everything in this today, okay? But this is the home page. So it tells you about the library. There's tabs at the top there. About us, various e-resources we have, but I'll come back to some of those. Subject guides, we're going to go into that. And then if you need any more information after this tutorial, in our how-to area and our FAQs, you'll find lots of other hints and tips about how to search and how to do other things as well. Okay? Just scrolling down the homepage just to show you there, we have this main link. This is our main search bar. Okay, so this is the library's version of Google. So you can type anything you want into this, okay, and search for things. Okay? I will come back to that later though. Then below that, we've just got some library news. We have a link to our Twitter feed. We have a nice little video there as well, which you can watch, okay? And down below, we've got various other links as well. Okay, most of this is all self-explanatory. So I'm not going to waste too much time going into this. You can do that yourself. At the bottom, that's my contact details, my telephone number, and that is the main library email address. Okay, and below this again, we have our links to our various social media channels. So you can follow us on those as well. Single most important thing I would say to all of you is if you need any help after today or at any time whatsoever, please always feel free to contact us, okay? Some of the stuff I'm going to show you, it can be a wee bit complicated. It's easy to get stuck. Sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes there's some IT issues. Sometimes you'll be looking for something or you'll be looking in the wrong place, okay? Anything at all, if there's information you need, you can't find it, just give us a shout, okay? Best way to do that is either to email us at library@belfastmet.ac.uk or click on this little ask symbol, okay? If you click on this brings up, oh, just 1 minute, because I'm off campus myself at the moment, I need to log in. So while I do that, this will there we go. This will bring up our Ask a Librarian page, okay? So if you have any questions at all, you can fill this in, okay? So you can say, I'm doing an essay on something I am. Doing an essay, let us know what you need, okay? And hit submit, and we will get back to you then. So a lot of students would use this if they're looking for ebooks, if they're looking for particular information and they can't find it, fill that in, we'll get back to you, okay? So that's the easiest way, either email us or use that ask button, okay? So, health and social care. We have slightly redesigned our Canvas page at the start. So what I'm going to tell you to do is one page in particular on this. Okay, so I showed you at the top there, there's all these different tabs. If you go to the subject guides page, click on that, and then down a little bit to health and social care. Okay, this should be your one-stop shop then for all of the information that you need for your subject. Okay, so we have created this page, and into this we have put all the different resources that we think that you're going to need for your study. Okay, so you'll see there's links here. So there's links to books, links to ebooks, links to journals, various other databases, and then websites. Okay, As well as that, we've also duplicated the Ask a Librarian page I just showed you, so you can link into it from here as well. Okay. Scrolling down a bit more then, we have a general guide in the library services. Again, you can read this yourself, and a general guide to health and social care books and resources from the library. Okay. And we've also got various other links here. So there's lots and lots of information to help you. There's how-to guides available here, further help, more on study skills and referencing here as well. Okay. So there's loads and loads and loads of bits there to help you. Okay. And if you click on any of these links then at the top, they just bring you further down the page then. Okay. So just to go through these very quickly, different ones we have. So the first one is these are links of books that we have in the library. Okay, and we've split these up into the different health and social care disciplines. So there's one there for foundation degree health and social care, one below is specifically for HNC healthcare practice, and then online publications for healthcare course reading lists, and social care and social work reading lists we've put in as well. We've put in the social work ones because some of that is a bit of a crossover for health and social care, and social work students will be accessing some of the same information. So some of that dips into the social work ones, but you'll find that they're very useful as well. Okay, so if you click on any of these links, usually brings you up then to another page. These are the different modules that you'll be studying then, okay? And then if you just click into each of these, so if it's a particular, it's a particular module you're doing or a particular area that you need to research, click into any of these. It'll open up in another window, okay? So I'm in the books one. So all of these, first of all, are physical books, which we have in the library. There's a few ebooks as well, but most of these are physical books, okay? So if you do want to come into the college, we are open at the moment, okay? All students at the minute are studying off-site, but the college buildings themselves are actually still open and the libraries are still open. So if you do want to call in and borrow a physical book, you can do that, okay? And all of these, it'll tell you which library it's in, okay? So just scrolling down these. There's one there. So say you're after human anatomy and physiology, okay? Tells you where it is. So this book is sitting in Millfield Library right now, tells you where it is, and the call number there tells you exactly where it is on the shelf, okay? So if you wanted that book, you can walk into Millfield Library, pull it off the shelf, borrow it, and away you go, okay? So some people at the minute are preferring to come in and borrow physical books, and as I say, because we're open, that's absolutely fine, okay? Some students as well, we're finding, are preferring to actually work in the college. And again, you can come into the libraries, you can work away, you can use a PC that we have in there. That's absolutely grand. Okay. Other ones might be in a different campus. So this one, for example, is in Castlereagh Library. Okay. If that's not convenient to you, if you want to email us, you want to get in contact with us, we can get that sent to another library. So we can get that sent to Millfield if you want to come and pick it up there. If that's easier for you. Okay. All of these are all physical books, so you can't access most of these online. Now there's a few links here which are ebooks as well. There's a few of them. I'll come back to ebooks in a wee second, but the vast majority of these are actual physical books. Okay, so that's what all these links are. These are all links. So the easiest way to find them is to go look at a particular area that you're studying. Okay, say the introduction to sociology, click into that. And that's what all of these should be. Okay, so sociology related books. Okay, so that's the first bit. If I go back a page there, so that was access from that bit. So that was the links from books into here, and then all of those lists. Okay, we've also put a link to the book catalogue here, which is called NetCat. So if you click on that, this brings you to the first page of that. So you can literally put in keyword searches here and search for anything you want. So you just put in, say, the words healthcare. Okay, this will bring back all the different books that we have. Now, it's returned over 500 different books. That's why we would encourage you to go to the lists that we've already created, okay? Because it'll save you having to scroll through all of these, trying to find where things are. But if you do want to do this yourself, that's absolutely fine. The easiest way to refine your search is the same as Google. Just add different keywords, okay? So adding the word social, and that brings it down immediately to 301 books over 500, okay? So you can literally put in anything you want there, okay? Or you can refine it by these things on the left-hand side as well. Okay, so say you're just looking for books on counselling, for example, you can look in that section. So I'll look for books with the keywords health, care, and social in the counselling section, and there they are. Okay, so I'll say that should be straightforward. There's mostly books from these lists. So, okay, so you would have to go into the college to access them. Second thing we have though is ebooks. Okay, so these are things which can be accessed both in the college and from outside. So if you're studying from home at the moment, this is really where you should be going to. Okay, so ebooks are exactly the same as books, but they're published in electronic form. Okay, now you will not get any of this stuff from Google, so it's very, very important. You have to come through the library to get access to these. Okay, the same as books, they're very, very expensive. You will not get them for free, and you have to pay for them. Okay, so we in the college we've bought these for you on your behalf. Okay, because we know that you need the books to study, so we've gone out, sourced them, and have them all available to you. But as I say, you will not get them from Google. So if you go on there, you start searching, what you'll usually end up at is the publisher's page or an Amazon page or something like that, where it'll ask you to buy the book. So don't go there. Okay. Always, always come through the library. Okay. So to access ebooks, click on the link first of all there. It's probably the easiest way. So health and social care. So these ones, it looks very similar to the last screen, but these would all be ebooks. Okay, so again, we've curated these into lists. Now this one is just all of the various health and social care ebooks in one place. Okay, so similar to the other one, you'll see title of the book, who the author is. But whenever you look down a little bit, it says where the book is. It says available. It says items available for loan, and then it says electronic books. Okay, so it doesn't. So that means it's not in a physical library. But what you'll see above these is a little link, and it'll say online access, and then there'll be a little word there. So it'll either say EBSCO host, like that one, or connect to my iLibrary, like this one. Okay, or click to view, like this one. Okay, so basically all of these are hyperlinks. Now it's not the most obvious. We'd like to get this changed, but at the moment it's, we're a bit stuck with it. But basically, to access the book, all you have to do then is click the link. Okay, so these are all hosted in different places, but you should be able to access them in the same way. So I'm just going to show you. Okay, so if that was one you wanted there, all you do is click the link. Now, this is very important. If you're on campus, clicking that link will take you straight to the book. You don't have to do anything else, okay? So yeah, it'll take you straight into the ebook. Now, I'm sitting at home doing this. So in the same way that if you're doing this from home, it brings up this blue box first, okay? So what you have to do is put in your details. Now, if you're a student, your username, okay, will be your student number. So set something like that. It'll be your 4-digit student number. It is not your email address. Okay, it actually says it above it. It says your username is your student number and not your full email address. We've noticed a lot of people getting stuck this year because they put in their email address there. Okay, so don't do that. Just put in your student number. But if you're staff, you just put in your staff login. So mine's R McDonald. Okay. Your password below that then is your long college password. So it's the same one that you use to log into Canvas or anything else. Okay. So once you put those in, you put them in correctly, it will immediately then recognize that you're a Belfast Met student. Give it a little minute and it'll bring up the book. Okay, so just like that, this is the copy of the book. So it's exactly the same as the printed book, but it's an electronic format. Okay, and if you want to read the book then, well, there's two things you can do. Okay, if you look over on the left-hand side here, it'll say PDF full text or full download. What we actually recommend is not to click the full download button if you see it, it's to go PDF full text. So if you do that, this opens up the book as a PDF file, okay? This is the same way for every book. And just like a printed book, what you'll find on the left-hand side is the various chapters, okay? So they'll all be down here on the left. So if you click on any of those, it'll take you straight to that particular chapter. Okay, so that's really handy because a lot of people obviously do not want to read a whole book online. And it's very unlikely that any of you would be reading an entire book. It's more likely you'll just be looking for a particular chapter from a book, okay? So just click on those, take you straight to the chapter. The other way you can do as well, you can actually search within the whole text of the book. This is why ebooks are sometimes a lot better than printed books, because it's much easier to search through them. Okay, no, just what we go. Oh, that's the book there. Sorry, get steps to add. This strange book I'll open first of all, but we'll have a look anyway. Okay, so click PDF full text. Click on search within. I just put in back pane, for example. Okay, it'll actually bring in 870 different matches there. Okay, so if there's any that you like the look of, just click on that, it'll take you straight to that page. Okay, so you do that in any book. There it is, actually highlights the keywords you're looking for, so I'll search through the whole book. Okay, the other thing you can do with these as well is just down the right hand side there, if you click on that button there, it brings it up as a full screen book, so it can be much easier to read as well. And you can just scroll through it page by page, which is really handy. Other thing you can do as well then with any of these, if it's a particular page that you want or a particular section you want, you can save some of the pages. So just click on the save button, but it will not let you save the whole book usually. But it will allow you to do a certain number of pages, and that's usually more than enough. So you can either do this page, or say you can do this page and the next 10 pages, or you can do this entire section. Okay, so it'll actually let you do up to 100 pages, and then all you do is click Save PDF, and then that'll save that on your own laptop or your PC. Okay. If you're a printer at home as well, you click the Print Pages button, it'll do the same thing. Okay. But basically, that is how you access them. Okay. So I'm just going to show you another one. So that was one. If we go back into our list then, Health and Social Care books. So that was the first one. This one's slightly different. So this says Connect to My iLibrary resource. Okay. This is a practical guide to care planning in health and social care. So what you do, click the link, My iLibrary. I was in here earlier, so it's time to be out. So I'm just going to refresh this page, see what happens. There we go. Normally what happens is, again, that blue box will come up if you try and connect to this. And again, you put in your student number, put in your big long password. Because I was in earlier, it's remembered me. Okay, so this book, it's a slightly different format this book comes in, okay? Because it's a different supplier who gives us the book. But that's the ebook. So again, it's very similar options. So you can either download the book or read online. Again, we would suggest click read online. Okay. Down below here again, that's all your contents pages. So you can have a little look through this. If it was, say, it was evaluating the care plan. So if you were doing care plans or something, you wanted that, just click on that. That'll bring up the entire chapter. Okay. There you go. It takes you straight to it. And again, if you want to save some of these pages, click the PDF button at the top. That will download the chapter for you, okay? Or click the print button or whatever you like, okay? But very similar. And again, if you want to just highlight any of the text, you can highlight the text, you can copy that. Or can you actually on this one? Yeah, hit the copy button. You can paste that in, there it is there. So you can copy some of the text. You can paste that into your Word document or something if you want to do that as well, okay? But very straightforward to access them. Just show you one more. So that was a ProQuest one. Have I one more? Just sort of have a different one. Most of them should be that. They should either be from EBSCO, which is that. That's the first one I showed you, or that one, which is the ProQuest one. Okay, so it should be those two suppliers that we use. Okay. So again, just click the link. Just click it. Okay. So they were from ebooks. The other way then, just to access ebooks. So again, these are the curated links that we have for all the ebooks. But if you want to do your own search for one, so if you just click the link there, okay? I'd encourage you to click the second link. There's two ones there. That against the library catalog, but I would concentrate on the Discover More link here. Okay. So, just a wee minute because I have to log in again. Just one wee second. Again, just to show you, little things do happen here, but they don't come up as they should when you're from home, so I hope they do work. That is not logging me in properly. Just 1 minute. I'm going to go back to the library homepage because the link I'm clicking there is exactly the same as the library homepage. That's what this link is at the start. So this is our search engine here. So again, I'm just going to put in health and social care. Okay. Put that in, and that's logged me in automatically, I think. That's it there, okay? So this is our main library search, okay? So there's several ways to do it, but if you go to the big blue search bar on the very front of the library homepage, okay? And this works the same way as Google, so you can put whatever keywords you want in here. So anything at all you're looking for, put them in there, and that'll return your search, okay? So this will search for anything. So it'll search for ebooks, it'll search for books that we have physically as well, but it'll also search for all sorts of other things. It searches for journal articles, newspaper articles, all sorts of things, okay? So this is the best place to find things. And again, you won't get any of this stuff on Google, okay? So just put in the words health and social care very generally, okay? That has returned nearly 800,000 different hits, which is far too many. So I just want to show you the ways, first of all, of how to refine that search, make it easier to find the things that you want. And then again, I'll show you how to access them from home as well, okay? So look, just to show you, I mean, the very first thing there is in Chinese by the looks of it, which is probably no help to many of us unless you're a Chinese speaker, okay? Then below that, we have what looks like an ebook, okay? So again, there's a link here to click for full text. That's definitely an ebook below that, but that's a level 2 health and social care book, okay? And then we have another ebook. So you can see what it's returning. So, I mean, it's very relevant stuff already, but there is nearly 800,000 different hits, okay? So if you were looking for ebooks, for example, okay? First thing I would always do is refine your keywords, okay? So health. So say you were looking for healthcare and older adults. So that's what I've put in. I've just put in keywords older. So I put in healthcare older. It's immediately coming up healthcare older adults. So it's putting in the word adults. I would leave the word adults out for a minute and just try that. So if we search that, give it a little minute while it searches. That should reduce the search down there. So 800,000 at the minute. That's immediately reduced down to 188,000. Okay. So now it's looking for those keywords, which should automatically look for anything to do with older people. Okay. Second thing I would do then is look at your different ways to refine your search on the left-hand side. Okay. So there's a whole lot of different limiters here. First one I would look at here is your date range, okay? So this is looking at anything published from the year 1093 up to the year 2021, which is interesting because anything from 2021 shouldn't have been published yet. But you would not want things as far back as that. And most people are usually searching things published fairly recently. So even in the last 20 years, if you're looking for really up-to-date stuff, so you can slide that across or you can just change that box. So put it to the year 2000. Just hit enter. That'll refine the search again, okay? So now it's only looking for things about health and social care and the word older within the past 20 years, okay? So that's brought the numbers down again a little bit. Then the second most important thing to look at is your source types down here on the left, okay? So look at source types. I'm going to show more. So here's where you can really refine what you're looking for. So if you're looking for ebooks, go down into this, okay? So you can put text against any of these. So it was magazines or news articles or books, whatever. You just put a little tick there, but I just want to look for ebooks at the moment. So just put a tick there where it says ebooks and hit update. Okay, that has refined our search down further. So it was 188,000. It's now down to 55. And these will just be ebooks, okay? So you can immediately see here, it's all books related to older people. So you've counselling older people with alcohol problems, Encyclopedia of Elder Care, gerontology, nursing case studies, okay, healthcare needs of older people, etc., etc. So you can see it's a lot more relevant immediately, okay? And any of the ones that are ebooks then that you can access, they will all have this link to them. So it'll be PDF full text, or this one says EPUB full text, okay, or the full download one as well. But we would concentrate, or usually say to you, click the PDF one, click the EPUB one, okay? So again, if there's any of those you think will be interested, or you think is going to be useful to you, okay? So just click the link. So Encyclopedia of Elder Care. If you want that book, just click the link, PDF full text, and again, the book opens up, okay? And it's just the same as before. So the book will open. You have the contents page on the left-hand side. You can search within the book here, or you can save pages, print pages out, whatever you want, okay? But they all work in the same way. So again, exactly the same as a book that would be published on the shelf. So that's how to do ebooks, okay? So say you weren't looking for ebooks, but you were looking for other things. So again, we'll leave our date range from 2000 to 2021. We'll go back to our source types, click on Show More again. So I would untick the box this time that says ebooks, okay? This time we're just going to look for academic journals. So put a tick in that box, hit Update. So what this is now looking for is only academic journal articles related to healthcare and older people, okay? So the library, again, we subscribe to a huge amount of various online journals, okay? And you should be able to access all of them from this site. So again, change your keywords if you can't find what you're looking for. Remember to put your tick in the academic journals in the source types on the left-hand side, and that'll take you to them, okay? Any you see that we have access to, you'll see that there will be links to them. Okay. Now, again, this one's returned a huge amount. That's over 135,000 hits. But if there's any that are relevant, just click the link. First of all, maybe healthcare older. Just add the word adults in here just to see what happens to our search, first of all. That's returned it right down because that's down again, down to about 68,000. So still getting lots and lots. So if you see something there that's relevant to the search that you're doing, all you need to do is click the link, okay? So you'll have to do a bit of scrolling through here. You might have to change your keywords a bit more. You might have to do a slightly different search, okay? Once you find the thing that you're looking for that looks relevant, just click the link where it says full text. And these will open in the same way the books open, okay? But they look a bit different. They tend to open, well, just one wee minute. If I go back a page, maybe I just did that wrong. Just one wee second. So that was that one. So I click on this first of all. So I click on the title first of all. Yeah, just to show you, it's a little bit different. So there's no chapter information or anything here, okay? So journal articles, I don't know if you've used journals before, but journals are a bit more like magazines in the way they're published, okay? So if you had them physically, they would look a little bit more like magazines, but without any pictures usually. They're all published in a certain way. So basically what the journals are, they're detailed records of academic research usually, okay? So you'll find that various academic authors of each journal article. So this one actually has 6 different authors. So it tells you who all the authors here are, okay? So firstly, title. So that's the title of what the journal article is. Then the authors. Then it gives you the source. So this is the journal that it was published in. So it's the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity, published in August 2020. This is volume 28 of that journal. So there'll be a different volume number each year it's published. So this has been going for about 28 years, this particular journal. This is issue 4 of volume 28. And this is the page it's on, which is page 634. Okay. Gives you a bit more below that then, which is the subject terms and then the abstract. Now the abstract then is a sort of brief summary of what the journal article is all about. Okay, that's what all that is. And then if you want the full journal article, click in PDF full text to open it. Okay, give it a little minute. Then it opens up. Okay. So journal articles, they're a bit, as I say, if you haven't read them before, they're very academic. You need to read them. You need to have a little look through and sort of get how they all work. But they're all sort of published in the same ways. Okay. So the hard bit really is reading it and trying to find the information you want. Get that out of that. Okay. Some of them will have, you know, detailed sort of information like this in them as well, but mostly it's just text that you tend to get on them. Okay. The joy with these is they're usually quite short, okay, and you can download the whole journal article. So any that you have access to, you can download the whole article. It doesn't restrict you in that. And then if you want, you can print them out as well, okay. But that's how they work. Just to show you another one. So we'll go back to our search. Improving healthcare access for older adults. I click on that one. Okay, and again, tells you who the authors are, tells you the title, sorry, tells you who the authors are, tell you what journal it's from. So this one, Journal of Applied Research in Intellectual Disabilities, volume 32, number 6, and again the pages 1,453 to 1,464, published November 2019. Okay, and again, to access this one, there's no PDF link in this one, but if you click that, the link for full text, we will cross our fingers and hope it opens. Now, this does happen, okay? So this little message will come up at the start. If the page does not display, then open page in a new window. This seems to happen quite a lot with me at the moment, okay? So just follow the instructions. If you get that page, click that, then it opens, okay? So it's a slightly different supplier for this one, okay? So this one is from the Wiley Online Library, so it looks a little bit different. But again, you should have a PDF link to this one. So if you click on that, aha, now you'll see here this is said get full access to the version of this article. Okay. So if you were on campus, this should give you automatic access. Just hopefully this is going to work. So if I click this. Okay, so in order to get access to this, we do subscribe to this, but it's not giving you full access immediately. What you have to do then, you have to click this one where it says institutional login, okay? So don't put in a username or a password or anything, just click institutional login. It'll then say search for your institution. So put in the word Belfast, up comes Belfast Metropolitan College, click that. Give it a little minute again. This is just going a little bit slow for me today. Give it a little minute or 5 minutes. Okay. And it should come up. I'll come back to that. I'm not entirely sure why it's taking so long. Normally it's fairly instantaneous. Okay. Let's try one other way. There, Belfast Metropolitan College. Should recognize it. Okay. Give it a wee minute. It's just hanging on that page a little bit. Okay. But basically, to get access to that, that's what we need to do. So you click that, click the link into there, and into that. I will come back to that if that works. Okay. But basically, anytime you get anything like that, the link you're looking for is called institutional login, okay, and it should take you straight into the journal, okay. Still hanging. Okay, one more time. Belfast Metropolitan College. maybe having an off day. Okay. So that is, anyway, look, that's how to get the journals. Okay. Keyword searches, put your different searches in. If you don't find what you're looking for initially, try different keywords. Okay. And then click the links as you see them. And you should get access. Okay. And if you want to do new searches or anything, just hit new search, take you back to the start. So that clears everything. You can go straight back to looking for whatever you want. Okay. Just do a different search. Start at the beginning. Okay. And then from there, again, you need to go right back to the start. So change your date range, change your source types. There's other limiters you can do on the left-hand side as well. So you can change your subject area and things as well. Okay. Excuse me, somebody's just calling me there, but on Teams, so I just have to refuse their call. But that's how you do it anyway. Okay. If you're stuck in anything, give us a shout and that will show you what to do. Okay. So I'm just going to go back into Canvas briefly. So back into our subject guides, back into health and social care. Okay, so that was, firstly I showed you where to get the books from, I showed you the links to ebooks as well, and the last one I was showing you there was our links to discover more. So that should be able to give you everything that you need for the e-resources, e-journals, things like that. We do have direct links to various other journals down here as well. Okay. If you click on any of these, this will take you straight into the actual published journal. So look, I'll just show you one of them. British Journal of Healthcare Assistance. I hope this works okay. Yes, click on it. Oh yes, this is one of the other ones we have. This is actually available via our Flipster service, which is our e-magazine service. Okay, so this is another very good way to get journal articles as well. So you just click on that, click the link. Give it a wee minute, this will open up. So these are brilliant. These are e-magazines. So we would have various magazines in the library, but obviously you're studying off-site. You can't get into the library to read them. You can read them online. And these are exactly the same as the printed magazines, okay? So they're brilliant. So you can have a little look through that. Again, you can search up here at the top. So if it's a particular subject area you're looking for, just put in your keywords, hit search, select all issues. There you go. And it'll bring them up, okay? And then if there's a particular one you want, just click on that. And again, these are great. So you can do that. What you can't do though is save whole magazines from this, but you can print stuff out. If you hit print, pages in view, so you can select print, okay? That's it. So you can print them out or you can save them as PDFs as well. So if you want, you can download them as PDF documents, okay? So you can do all that now. So really, really, really useful, okay? So that's that one. So you can click on that. So that was the British Journal of Healthcare Assistance, okay? Other ones we have, these are more academic journals. So just to show you one of them, Health and Social Work, if I click on that. Give it a little minute. Yeah, this is more of an academic one. This automatically, again, has recognized me as Belfast Metropolitan College, okay? If you click on this the first time, again, just to show you, you would need to click sign in. In order to access this, first thing you need to do is click sign in up the top right, and then go down to here where it says sign in via your institution. So don't put in a username and a password, just go sign in via your institution. Okay, and type the word Belfast. Belfast Metropolitan College. And at this point, it would probably ask you for your username and your password, which again is your student number and your big long password. It's remembered who I am, so once you do it once, you shouldn't have to do it again, okay? And then from here, you can start searching for articles again, okay? So just put keywords in, health and adults. That's it, okay? So just start searching for them. Again, you can modify your search on the left-hand side, so you can add different search terms, you can add dates, you can specify particular journals, anything else, you can change your date range as well, okay? But anything you want, so anything we have access to, which should be just about everything, you'll see it'll be this green open padlock symbol. Okay, and if you just want to read one of the articles, just click on the article title. And then you can read it online, or the best thing to do again is click the PDF link. And up it'll come. Okay, so you get the full PDF of the journal article. Okay. So then again, it's the hard work. You have to go away and read this. Okay, but there you go. You have full access to the article, so it's absolutely brilliant. Okay. So just if I flick back again into our subject guide, so they were accessed from the journals. Okay, so any of these will take you straight into the journals. Down below as well, then we have various other e-databases which you'll find very, very useful. Okay, so again, I really don't have time to go into all of these. We'll be here all day, so feel free to click to any of these. They all do slightly different things. If you maybe just draw your attention to one of them, one of the good things that we've bought recently is Sage Video. Now these are on social work. But again, if I just show you, so if you click on this, again, if you click from home, first thing you have to do is click the institution button at the top. And then sign in via your institution, okay? So if you click that, you can type in your institution's country. Into there, you'll have to put United Kingdom, and then below, type Belfast, Belfast Metropolitan College, click continue. Then click this green Open Athens. Give it a little minute. There we go. So now knows who I am, Ross from Belfast Metropolitan College. Okay, again, it might prompt you for your student number and your password, but it remembers who I am. So once you do that, you've got in here. Now, what Sage does, Sage is a whole... we subscribe to two things. Sorry, we subscribe to Sage Video and Sage Journals as well. The journal content you should get from the first, or from the big discovery search I showed you through the library. The videos, you might have to come into here to look for them as well. Okay. Sage Video is really good. That we have a lot, again, it's social work rather than health and social care, but if you click on these, some of these will be relevant to you as well. So you have all sorts of different subjects, okay, or subject areas. So social work and healthcare, for example, if you click on this, if you're looking for things general, so go into social work and healthcare in general. Have a look at what these are. These are all videos, but they're all created. They're either created by industry professionals or by people like the BBC, or that one, for example, is the Australian Broadcasting Company. So they would actually be taken from television programs, but usually very good at sort of academic-led ones. Okay, but a lot of them are created by industry professionals or by academic professionals. So these will be lecturers, academics from various universities around the world, okay? And any you want to watch, just click on the title, okay? There's one on depression. Just click on that. Give it a minute and then the video will start, okay? And obviously there's sound as well with these. The other brilliant thing is you get the transcript on the right-hand side as well, okay? So anything, so you can have a little search through this as well to see if it is something, you know, or there's a subject area that's relevant to you. You can do the search bit up here as well, and you can search through it. Okay, but certainly if you've done a lot of academic reading, you're a bit bored of reading, your head's a bit sore, you just want to sit and watch the videos, this is brilliant for that. Okay.
If a picture is worth 1,000 words, our faces write a story with each expression. And mental health experts rely on their ability to read our expressions.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, you can actually create clips from these as well. So if you want, you can do your own little clip, and you can cut bits out of the video as well. So it's really, really good. Okay, so that's what Sage videos are. So they're very good Sage videos. So you can have a little look through those as well. And there are various web links below that as well. So there's loads and loads of information there. Okay, loads and loads of different sources. As again, I said at the start, all of this stuff you get only through the library. You won't get it through Google. Okay. Let's just see. My Wiley one up there still hasn't worked, but normally it does, so there might be something wrong with that. But everything else has worked up to the ground today, off-site, okay? So last thing I want to show you today is about referencing and plagiarism. Okay, so hopefully your teacher should have gone through plagiarism with you already. Okay, plagiarism basically is passing somebody else's work off as your own. So whenever you're accessing any of these, be there books, journal articles, even newspaper articles, anything else, you cannot pass any of that off as your own. So you cannot, under any circumstances, copy and paste bits of these into your own essays, because that is plagiarism. Okay, and you will be found out and you will be in big trouble. So what you have to do then is properly reference any of the works that you're using in your own essays. Okay, so there's a couple of very good hints and tips that I can show you, especially if you, as I say, if you access things through the library, they're brilliant for helping you with that. Okay, so the first thing is how to get your references. So I'm going to go back to one of the lists that we were searching through earlier. Okay, so if you remember, we were on here. Okay, so we were looking at different things. So I'm going to go back into here. Go back into ebooks. Show you first of all. Okay, so anything at all that you access through here, you can do what I'm about to show you. Okay, so say that you had used one of these books in your essay, okay, and you'd read this and you need to write the reference down for this book. So at the end of your essay, you'll have a big long list of all the different references you have used, okay? So say you'd used this book. So first thing you can do is if you click on this, if you click on the title, okay, this gives you all the referencing information you need. So what you have to do, if you're writing a Harvard reference, you need to put in the title of the book. You need to put in who the authors are. You need to put in the year it was published. You need to put in the place of the publication and the publisher. Okay, so all of that information, you then have to write a Harvard reference. So this can be very time consuming, and also you have to do it in the proper Harvard referencing style. And remember how to do that, okay? But there's a wonderful tip that you can use. So if you look on the right-hand side here, okay, so the left-hand side is where you access the book, PDF, full text, or whatever. If you go on the right-hand side, you've got this bit that says Cite down here, okay? So if you click that, this opens up another little box in the middle here, okay? And what this will give you is the proper citation for the book. And the citation is basically the reference. Now, we use Harvard referencing. So what you need to do is scroll down in the middle here. Scroll down, you'll see two different versions of Harvard, okay? The first one is Harvard Australian, ignore that. We use this one, which is Harvard, okay? So this actually does your reference for you. So if you highlight all of that, so all of that there, that is your actual Harvard reference fully written for you. Then go to copy, okay? So say that you were doing this in a reference. So if I just open up a Word document here, okay? So imagine this is the end of your essay. This is one of your references. All you have to do then is paste that in, okay? And that then is your full Harvard reference. So, as I mentioned, it gives you the authors. So Rosenbaum and Rowan. Year of publication, 2013. Title of the book, which is Life Quality Outcomes in Children and Young People with Neurological and Developmental Conditions. Concepts, Evidence and Practice. Place of publication, which is London. Publisher, McKeith Press. And it's included this other book, which is Clinics in Developmental Medicine, which I think is the book series. Then, because you've accessed it online, it also gives you the hyperlink that you access it from, and the date that you access it, which is today's date. Okay. So rather than you have to sit and work all that out, that is your full Harvard reference. Okay, that's all done for you. So it will save you an enormous amount of time. So anything at all you use, any sources that you use, you have to reference them. So the very end of your essay will have to have a list of all the references you have used, but you can use this tip to get them all. Okay, just to show you that again, so I'll show you a different one. Healthcare children. So say it wasn't an ebook you'd used, okay? So say untick ebooks, the left-hand side, and then I'm going to put a tick in academic journals. So same as journal articles. These are even harder to reference, to be honest, if you've never done them before. Say you'd use an academic journal article, say it was this one. Where's one here? Oh, there we go. Implementation of the healthier drinks at healthcare facilities strategy at a major tertiary children's hospital in Brisbane, Australia. Who knows? Maybe you had used that. Okay. So again, click on the title. So if you want the full details of that, okay, if you want to read the whole article, you click the PDF full text link. But here is all your different information again. Okay. So that's the title of the article, authors, source of where it's come from, all that. So you can create your own Harvard reference out of that, or right-hand side, click on Cite, and then scroll down the middle, down to Harvard, rather than Harvard Australia. Select all that. Okay. Copy that into your Word document. Paste that, and that's you. Okay. So again, it's Walker JL et al. So the et al. It means that there's further authors, not just one author. 2020 year it was published. That is the title of the article. It was published in Australian and New Zealand Journal of Public Health, volume 44, issue 4, pages 295 to 300. And that's a direct link to it there. The link there is giving you slightly different. That's a direct link that's given you at the end as well. Okay. So again, it'll save you a huge amount of time. Trying to work that out. So if, as say, anything you've used, then you have to put the proper reference at the end. But this was, so if you use this method, it will always give you the Harvard reference in the right style. So just copy and paste it in, okay? So if you do that properly, it should save you a huge amount of time. And anything at all you can get from that, okay? Just some of the other things I've shown you there as well. Say you were using those Sage videos as well. If you look down here in the Sage videos, so that was the one I showed you, they have a citation link as well, okay? So just go into that, click the citation bit, change your format, get to Harvard, that's it there, copy to clipboard, all copied into your Word document. Back into here, paste that. Okay, there's your citation. Again, that's giving you that, that's giving you the hyperlink into that as well, okay? I'll just take those little bits out. Okay, now some of them might need tidied up slightly, but they're coming up. Let's say, you see the way this one's done it, so that's giving you the Harvard, that's giving you the date in brackets, and this one doesn't have a date in brackets, for example. This one doesn't have any authors either, so it's Catalyst Diagnosing Depression 2015, an online video. So we get some people that would get very confused between how to do a Harvard reference, say a website, or how to do a video compared to a book. So this should do it properly for you. Now you might have to amend the odd little bit here and there, but generally, it's, again, to see if you type it all that out, there it is, okay? Just to show you one more. Was I still another one? I can't remember. That's still not working for me. I'll probably close it up, but whenever we were in the other journal package as well, there was also a citation link to that. You should find just about all of the library resources that we have, there will be a citation link, okay? So always look for that forward, CIT. That'll get you your citation. Okay, sorry, I'm flicking around here quite a lot. That's where they are. So the main one is this. Oops, main one is this. So on this search, anything at all that you search for, okay, anything at all, you will get a proper citation. Okay. Just show you one more. Let's just go a bit slow again. Let's go to sleep. That's it there. So anything at all, ebooks, anything at all. So just show one more. So say it was a newspaper article, for example. So if I click on the word news there on the left-hand side this time, that refines our search. Should just be newspapers and things. Okay, this one's in the, for example, I'm just going to click on this. In the Toronto Star, which is a newspaper in Canada. So if you'd use that, just click on Cite, go to Harvard. That's it there. and it's a big long citation, so you don't want to print all this out. Big long reference from it, so it's that. That's you, okay? Includes the hyperlink and everything else there. That's it. Okay, so if you do that properly, it'll save you a huge amount of time and give you all your references for you. Okay, we have other various hints and tips as well about referencing. If you're in the library, we have as well, just back into our Canvas page again, okay? In fact, if I go to the library homepage, how to, you go to our how to bit at the top, okay? We have good information on Harvard referencing here as well, okay? So using, just to show you some of these other ones, this is the how-to guides. This is accessing e-resources from home. This is a lot of what I've covered today, okay? But with information on plagiarism, information on Harvard referencing. So if you want to read up on any of this, remind yourself. So if you click on that, this is a very good little document to just remind you all about plagiarism, what you should do, what you should not do, okay? So that's there. And then the one on Harvard referencing. This will actually take you through it and show you how to do proper referencing in bibliography and how you should reference. So it'll take you through things like how to reference within a text, how to do your bibliography, and again, this will actually show you how to do journal articles, how to do books, contributions in books, e-journals, all of that. So you can use this method as well just to check on things, okay? But it's a very good little hint and tip if you want to do anything, okay? So it's all in there. Okay, so look, that is probably a lot longer than I thought this would be. So look, I hope that has covered everything for you, okay? Just go back, if there's anything at all that you do want, you need help with, you get stuck with anything, you can't remember anything, give us a shout. So either email library@belfastmet.ac.uk or use the Ask a Librarian service and we will get back to you. Okay, but look, I hope that has been very helpful to you. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.